Dog into you.
General, I'm saying something na a Blackstars and some na obi say young shame free yakuma mufita na yenka no kra nkyere no say anyambia Blackstars problem a coach a player a management and as a minister na yen football fans no na daruma football fans and do you be enfrim the football fans na yen say we are football fans nyina so mbeke kansem ni bia udi nkunima no mabo aje so wani nkunima na uhwia no mabo achi nti football fans de omu nka ho minister ne Crawford de me de minimum ni say omu be make sure sika ne sa na ema na ohia no onsa beka no aye closely related to that omu ka say minister no budget na obenanse no any sika na ote so ne ade no eka ho bi obeka ye no am can say for me the act of reducing bonuses cutting down on budget mejitu baby ana me feel say any kwan so cut a players ne de no not because sika no esha nemum senior qualifiers ni huhia ye eni ya boba ku nsia na ye be wi a ye gidi pa say dia dri dia huhia fe na kwempia so except your pole position to qualify no. I think reducing the player salary was not necessary, their bonuses was not necessary at the time. Besides that, time na budget call every something no ni ade nyina no sene wo bibi ye wo sa kwan no so a enkenye Monday no mo kroma na mo be fi ha kono. I'm saying say Saturday no mo ye no, I'm not saying say eno na moment mamo, but you give them room to make excuses which some people will buy. Because your bomb matches bibra ye ko afcon ya iko hwi general obi anko announce budget ya slash bonus anya hwi enso um ko hwi unim say before Ghana eba be she chart 5-0 na ya she Madagascar 3-0 no na ya ko 6 games without winning. Obi a minister bia no me announce bonus bia anya hwi and 6 games no odama na nya Cameroon fu enye Morocco fu enye Senegal fu. We were talking about Sudan, Niger and then Angola and ani no ma both 6 games ani intimi share ba akokra under the watch of Mr. Otto Addo. And clearly team no sanasa eno tina na make chirandi wa ha say child de no nya abotre na ye nya de sie ya de a yebetuma kan easy say child de yasa yabo 6 matches against Niger, Sudan, Angola on neutral grounds and in our home. We could not win on neutral grounds and our home grounds. We could not win. And it's not like yeah dear ye ko shia child e be ka say child there ne sese ye bia ye no right no ne sese ye ne ye bia e be twintwa ya na mu bia eni kwan se ye because ye ne ankasa ye pa ye ho a ye hu ya snim. And for me no kre wo mu say uraket your kreku our AGFA president ebu pass ya de the people of Ghana and football fans no oni bi maye. Otherwise, and comfort to Addo so make coach Blackstars.
Okay.
You see, the guy is not ready to be the head coach of the senior national team. It's no hatred. It's not even Sawasa, but he has not prepared himself enough to merit that position. General, Sabio, Sewusuya and Namuria, ya de Brebo, and Edisuya Namuria. Na yemfitu pra kopem kofa ebia nantwie kase na de asua na mari ye kan ye football na the highest level is the Blackstars. Entibia ye be foul se be coach Blackstars no coach wa coach anya experience ye hu sa how ye say o modern monie o tactics ni information ni Ebepim ne. Nobody can give me a single team that has been coached by Otto Addo apart from the Blackstars. So on what basis would anybody tell Ghanaians say, "Okay, Soroko back for my maybe on one I'm saying maybe na coach." NTN qualify for AFCON. Yes, George Boateng ni Didi Dramani omo an assistant. Omo ni enyi omo free wo. One person. Yabeko kata. Yes, yemma advisor. So Chrisuti may an advisor and tentam. Obebi no yes Didi Dramani ni George Boateng and yan assistants. And neman koye no yes nyo no na asa. Name Didi Dramani ni George Boateng free wo. Na yan kofa pencil or fair any pencil any asakofa
later first of all the lawman buy any ye lawman any day offer beka John pencil and they win for chief and so asaba be count.
Where in the world and a coach hwie onya resource yes sankrofo one technical advisor ni assistants ni assistant obi then the man is still there. General, where does this happen? Chris Eaton Amwano as advisor. Didi Dramani ni George Boateng Amwano as assistant coach. Can we say this anywhere? Oh, why? Yes, sir. Obi tincha na dwebe ense ne abrantie no $50,000 a month no. Who watch for whom? Obi dwin sa ahwe be din sa obi blame ni pakro for thinking that way. So yes, if somebody thinks say any special interest will benefit na branting in anymore. If somebody think that way, it is difficult to blame that person because it doesn't make footballing sense. Look, Otto Addo jina bencha who confidence bia player nya wonimu general and no game no who say players no nanti wo game nimu omu bona nkrofo ni ti omkro mu ba no Elisha ne other Salis. And we were just leading one goal. We scored the first goal in the 17th minute. And this current Blackstars are breaking the nation. It had on several instances where we concede bad goals at the latter end of it. And to one goal in any serious footballer, you know, the audience open insurance goal. No, I call the insurance go no.
Yenhwe go, omo go no omo share. Na yenhwe how I defend it.
Ekuya go no. Ekuya.
Celestine
Ekuya. Na Ekuya. Obiya no ode no ho ka. No also omo na ho sa.
Na mo musa.
Just even give him a body contact kakra to destabilize him. Do no abijira, no na o shoot to aboni pechi na ahye. General. Somebody asked about the selection. First of all, Otto Addo, before the game, I said, pitch, no, a swording. We also pitch no a swording, and we also so now nothing. General, so Otto Addo ye, our experience Kakrebia. Kakre Uma is a hard dream power about Otto Addo and say, on your local coach, Unim Ghana Hashi, Africa, on said any motion. Germany one water and be Germany. So this is a foreign coach in the shape of Ghana. Because sir Tito coaches in Ghana coaches now or your local coach no do baby say or the boys no we hungry no any bedroom and we are no den park and so thing. Look at the front three. Jordan Ayew, Iñaki Williams, Antoine Semenyo. We know we are brofo. Ome and send you know bien work room say what na bobo krada. Semenyo born and bred in the UK, Iñaki Williams bred in Spain, and Obian himself Jordan France and whatnot. And these are difficult grounds now. What's that your moment, sir? These guys look so alike. Who shut down who baby or do be able? Iñaki Williams left. What they are doing. I thought at a point in time, bring Kamal Dean so Omuma running at them. Around 77 minutes and we change. Now me say, me show say play a big in a park and so no bench say who to Addo be say ni coach ni hwent ni embassy no am on antia or run it. And General mark my words. Senyame Adoma, mathematically we stand a very good chance to qualify.
Yeah.
Honestly, me who say we need 2 home games and I be qualify. If we're able to beat Mali on Monday and beat Comoros on in the last day, we'll qualify. But Ghana near break. Near per se qualify for World Cup, Kobo World Cup, Libya. After Monday game, no matter the results, we should change our head coach. The new break never the last 2 games. No, young coach papa, eme coach team no. No for 2 games no and prepare who no for World Cup. Because imagine at the World Cup, Otto Addo is at our bench. Omba buya shirt say the beans no. I'm telling you,
Dr. Franko Nero.
General, omba buya shirt. Otto Addo is your head coach at the bench. General Katano, your boys in your players in your one no form they call Katano. Near coach Papa Bia who could have done something. Game no started who say bia a drew sa stage way score line ni Afrifa-Mensah na minye say you don't see it, but who cut the uraket to kreku na so the games was in Pharaoh.
Oh sir,
na so dance in Pharaoh
waka so be no one over
who cut the was you to ado so in Pharaoh Bible Pharaoh.
Yeah,
everybody say Pharaoh let my people go. Pharaoh, let my people go. I said, just change the coach, get glory. Yeti I say, young qualify for AFCON. I had him go say the Maye World Cup. We are Baba qualify, and also so still. So you are downfall, so you are ba, so you are ding. Chinchina also on one. Akwadano soon to me, Yagumano. Mr. Mumma, national teams are. Obi a won coach team be a head coach of the national team. I'm gonna more research it. Look for a national team which is being coached by somebody who has not coached any team as a head coach before. Nansani ever found so a head coach of a national team. No why you be beer my who pense near we are hey and nothing near foul. Which team did Otto Addo coached? And what was the position of that team? Another achievement. Obaka Omaboye Mfita Duku.
Na be omo nyam ne lumba nyam yenti obia.
Esi yenti obia na ne ebo Mfita Duku. Na de akosa yenti obia. And it's so sad. For me, the major problem is the coach. And the coach una wo honum na wo enjoy we and na wo we ni ba ko a woje 10,000 one we ni osika da so e wo honum a sabe ubako so atena.
Yeah.
The owe to me and nobody should tell us say yesakina ibetu esika. Several nations are coach, they pay money. So for coach ne nko yi a ska de sa na adwumanity obetu ano what's akina na okọ. Let's wait and see. There no be say
consistency so coach no yempe coach ko faro na Asake ko fani Asake ndi bia with time obe ye na ko faro na Asake na you coaches almost say na enko ye kra but munya time no on perform here
general Ghana
so we can say
Ghana for nya butre e de ama Otto Addo ache esin coach bia wiase consistency in den so our actually say as about 15 matches. Yeah. If you play 15 matches and win five
lose 5,
the win percentage here 33%. Yeah. Any exams anywhere 33% is a massive failure. Not just failure, massive failure. And the annoying thing is that we are not playing against big teams. Go and check the opponents in those 15 games. And most of these teams, even home grounds, home. And think after not qualifying for African Cup of Nations, that was the time to say, thank you, our brother. You came, you served, you could not conquer. You've been conquered. Go and let somebody take over. But that is it. It is what it is. General, obeying so a question is Inaki Williams, Gideon Mensah. inyama enough time ya mu enough time in hwehwe okay kan ya first of all Inaki Williams or bread Gideon there so far ya man a chance pa he hasn't been an improvement on Baba Rahman. Baba defensively no Baba call anima cross ball. The number of games Baba was involved in the creation of the goal. Gideon Mensah doesn't defend well, he doesn't attack well. He's not an improvement on Baba Rahman. Baba
Ghana for
Bonachia Baba ya Roko supporters cry refuse or former player. Ehruno emwana of Blackstars enye na kono bi no kopen baby tonight. And when he inti Gideon bebobia ye fa ne saa. But Gideon, they say unya akra wo team ni mu. What batch?
He's been with the Blaster for 6 good years.
After 6 years, unya akwada aveni ere obi. If you play for the national team for 6 years, you should be exceptional. I think it's time they give chance to other players in that position for us to see.
Okay.
Because he's not living up to the expectation. Inaki Williams there, nyamienim African game na technique, ball control, ni pass, ni dribbling, no obre. Ono no ball no kick and run. Kick and run.
Yeah.
Obreki. No a pass, no a move, na de ashe no ama no nya no abe tap in. Ama onka ho. Unya ball no bi ben na so yeshi. Into ye coach a enkaina kinya ball pa especially na chihwe no ono an side a. O press ni kakra bi na so be yeshi. I think that some of the games na say mo no mo dropping no. But coach no na de na ya wa bobo 11 na mo di no mo nkobo.
Okay.
Entiano ani kudusu wa ha hwen enim honom. Apart from the back four na first time you know Elisha Salis, Kudus, Jordan, Inaki, Semenyo, omo di nkwa. Ne do ma ko jira ho. Omo modum betumi abo. The team is not being coached. Inti me feel say a major issue. Obviously, which team impressed us yesterday or games? You know? I think Mali 3-0 was a very good one, and I was also impressed with Cameroon. Cameroon is building a team, and them say Cameroon team na general is another top team. I think they are building something, and they probably will get there. Bubaka
any Chopo Motin, any Christian Basogok.
Obi say Adentina Yende your matcha near discussing Bunosus. Na match na nkasa yerhe na esisi kasem no hia esi bono yesi kasem no ye ni sika ukurimu ni ehwe sika no ba bia ekona edru ba bia na no din enkrofo no mo edru mo discuss match no they have the templates is there and sana a tournament o mekono munim anase o munim bonuses obi the test by Mekai England in the Euro Championship. The catch them say every group game a £2,000 sterling. £2,000 sterling. English national team. And no crumble bobo papa. Now ye qualifier say 10,000 USD. Enti ye masikano efi no baby a obenya sika aba no football no no ye saban emfa sika mra. Emebo football ho bra. Interestingly, when similar service is being rendered and that service is supposed to be paid by the FA, they pay very small amounts. But if it is the government paying over 20 times, why? Because Scano. The annoying thing is that facilities here in football no facilities ni nyina ejija because yes is kenio enke ye ya nra akobo droi sika bebrebe ya minister ka say ya save any draw bonus bebrebe ani pam no twa no ni nyina age egui players bonus na see atiti so ya antiti so ma we ni anko management committee di anko equipment officer ni nyina anko na ka say sika share and be could be baby and shade Casescano and Tamwa ye drew Babayara, ye drew a sipon, near the drew Tamari, now ye the Akoye Juma, near who say Sikano still is being earmarked for sports and is going into development of sports. But we are not doing that. Baby Sikano Befa Sisi and Mzebekwa Kofa, baby Fufra, Ubienim and Huasem. Why was party benched? And send the Omode Hunchi Mwabase party or Yari. Na say no kre and no de intimi who just say fa explanation nearby, because I was like, why would party travel all the way to that place if he's not going to be part? We are hoping say on Monday party will be here and then play for Ghana, because his presence and things say Salis niwe mudie. Now the good things when they say red car yellow cars Elisha Ibiana Zibo Yame Zibo Adom no be Jerem no boni ya no so aka, because Salis ni Elisha since an 8 no e free to be pim sa abri dada na ya ni abri pa ya reborn no ese ye de koye ni no mo de ball mo chinko a Majid Ashimelu be ba be 15 minutes you be how he advances the ball forward. And the football no number 8 for a winning carry ball Franko Nero. Number 8 player space that will be pair ball yes no now they are create a chance ni no the bebanage. Yet they are the same team. So for me it's even a blessing in disguise that he's got some accumulated yellow cards and we are likely to see a different person there. And ye be no asabebo party ne Elisha na Efrimuno ne bia so ne Salis so be Zibo chance. We want to see Zibo and see what he's got to offer, because the game I watched between Real Oviedo versus Real Madrid, the guy showed he's a gem and he could probably do better than what these guys are doing. From near Quada de near $5,000 ebeye into Jira Park in the Swa. Zibonim discar boys in April Street or the Edjuma. Tiseska, we banners will be Janway on WhatsApp. We're hoping he'll get a chance there.
The only thing is that, and then I'm sure of Facebook say, what the FA sees in Otto, all of us, I don't think we see it. The GDP wouldn't move Jesus or Yard, because some coach Papa Bia this team with Kudus, with Semenyo, with Salis, with Partey, with all those players. I'm telling you, Obey wonders with this team, right? Look at Mali. When they were struggling, almost that thing, I'm going to show me now. Almost signing a former Gambia coach, Saint Freddy. What were the results?
Yeah, Saintfield, yeah.
Both AFCON qualifiers and they work 4 games, straight wins. Straight wins. All for home away. You know what I'm saying now? That is what a coach brings to a team. Coach bow the confidence be of course your new managers bounce. Now he has gotten to the time when you are leading. I will show character, and that is why we are looking for Otto Addo to show us something. Say, as if no mistake. You should show something. Hey, that's your coach who is in charge. The coaches is the players into me most of your mobile. So I should 1-0. And you disrespect the opponent to the point how the ball need diagram. With the question, they were walking with the ball, walking, virtually.
Yeah.
After I say, you know, I've been in your go.
One or coffee Jerry FA so medical on Vaba come account my or just now any two anymore say, oh, sorry, Besson Kobobi. Who are Jerry or Jerry? We might take a brand of Vatican and Yanko.
Listen, we have the problem. You call Catano.
Yeah.
And no buy no you have qualifier one qualifier still. Run your football. Oh, only and sometimes when you sit with some of them, no more count to add some. Why not careful? You might think they're talking about Pep Guardiola or probably Ancelotti. Otto, yeah. No, that's all coaching. Why? Why no coaching now? They be Otto. Joining in Casa, say you Otto Addo, your Franko Nero, a technical advisor. Now this is what we get in terms of attitude from our players in a game like this. Then also in your transfer on your Casa.
Otto Addo, Wabon. Wabon.
A players now, coach.
No. Apanabon. See. Our problem is man management. Now doesn't want me to talk.
No.
Man management. Okay, man management. Me commentary baby because say oh players no they be nanti or pitch no so you're a coach for crying out loud. If you see a player being lousy, what do? That is why you come up with a squad list. How many of them? 26? 26, right? Yeah. That's the squad.
Yeah.
And 11 penny pitching so if 2 or 3 are being lousy, what do? You change them. How do we go to Intamina? Chad, you don't understand Amina Chad be equalizer. You be go now Chad Abetika. How? And Otado was just the blasé, just dilly-dallying. He no, I mean between Otto Addo near Morim, yes, I'm a bon, obeying a chiba. I'm a bon. Oh, 10 hand I've been seeing Otto Addo ni Amorimo or Otto Addo.
Otto Addo asem no oka na se o repeat wo ho. Esa na enkrofoti na e bomb. The FA who appointed him know he's not up to the task they know. Because onye bibia momu say adwuma no nim ye. But because they can manipulate him, because someone betimi a control no tintim see a remote control into no, they decided to say you or no antna. Now in the history of football, Senya Ghana and community be that say Yakofa coach na coach intimi nya adwuma na yeso no assistant mumu na asa na main coach na inside enti yempam assistant coach no na yankofa from na say do yes common assistant from be was still at the same old story. No perfect tactical plan, no structure, no handiwork, no style, no philosophy. And you just young kobo ball. Na Ghana from kobo ye bonus go to ma. You tuguma de no na go aba. He lost control. He lost grip on the direction of betting be a team nako. And that is exactly what Coach Otto Addo brings to the table. Ojina top bench once so I did not any courage, any charisma, or drive with the team no sa park so this is the way to go. And to Coach Otto Addo there, ye huge problem. Ewo ye game na say you ye born them Blackstars matches and nobody should ask say oh na so Otto Addo ya win a match. Rogobert Song qualify Cameroon to the last World Cup. Is Rogobert Song a very good coach? No, or the limit or the standard. So please Otto Addo assembly ye kasi ye kaka ade beche and you know obusa say Franko Nero say ye money time and say you sa time asem na ya nkrofo kan coaches ye more time with progress show bibi ene dia more time. Ghana draw spent 5 years in Nigeria wa anye hwe ndinya wo cha na oji bibi. Gary Sage spent 8 years in the English national team wa anye hwe ndinya wo cha na oji bibi. Aliu Cisse dia na ya omo kan di no a Aliu Cisse from group stage took them to the quarterfinal, took them to the finals. He won the competition. Look at the trajectory of the coaching. Into on trace in the gap for BB say. A Jumana be ya me come him into Mumma Memra met me a year Jumana ye. And yet just because he's Aliu Cisse, a former captain of the Teranga Lions of Free Senegal, into Yemen Juma or Chao Bayad, you know. A perfect trajectory. Now and eventually he played 2 finals, won one for them. He qualified them to the World Cup. And you almost called the round of 16 of the World Cup. That is Aliu Cisse. On now see him fan time on mana watch the BB. Now the Coach Otto Addo chile said you. So we your coach. Now ukwa the obaye said you hemati obo. Ubo Sudan, Ubo Niger, Ubo Angola. Ubo Chad. Now say Joe, ultimately says teams we are. Why are you buying time? No, you have no business to buy time. Your time is even up. You have to leave. Until Otto Addo a huge problem for the Blasters.
Hey, Atasa! Yeah.